Hi, my name is Aurora Walker,
I'm Warwick.
and we would like to show you Feel the Beat, a new application for navigating your music collection.
We'll show you 3 different interfaces that give you 3 different ways of selecting a song from your collection based on how fast or how slow of a song you want to hear.
First, we run a pre-processing step on your computer to analyze your music collection. As of right now, this is done through a simple Python script that we run right at the command line. At this stage, if you have any music that doesn't have a consistent tempo, it will not be included with Feel the Beat. So if there's a slow song that gets much more faster, it's difficult to classify, so we're just not including it at this point. Once this script has run, all we're going to need to do is synchronize it with the iPod and then be able to start playing music. Feel the Beat uses the functionality from 2 existing programs. The first is Beatroot, a program that can detect where the beat occurs in a song. The second is Marseilles, a framework for audio feature extraction that we use to extract the beat strength for each song.
Our first interface is a simple linear slider. Moving the slider all the way to the right plays the fastest song in the collection. Moving the slider all the way to the left plays the slowest song in the collection. To play a mid-range song from the collection, move the slider to the center of the screen. The tempo of the song is displayed below the slider. The second interface is a virtual scroll wheel. The user draws the scroll wheel onto the surface of the iPod Touch. It can be of any size or roughly circular shape. To increase the tempo, the user turns the wheel to the right. To decrease the tempo, the user turns the scroll wheel to the left. A bubble trail is shown behind the scroll wheel to show the size, shape, and speed of scrolling. It's an adaptive scroll wheel, meaning that it can recover from random gestures as soon as it returns to a roughly circular scroll shape.
Our third interface is what we call Tilt and Shake. The red dots represent different songs in our collection, and the blue dot is a marker navigator that we can move around the screen. As we approach one of the red dots, it latches onto the song and begins playing. To move to a different song, we shake the device to dislodge the marker, and then we are free to move to another part of the screen. In some areas, you can see that the songs are densely collected together, and shaking to dislodge could just immediately play another song. So place your thumb or finger on the display, and as you move the marker around the screen, it will not latch onto a song until you remove that finger, and then it will play.
After developing the 3 interfaces, we tested them with science. Sorted a collection of music by beat.
Okay.
And then we've got 3 different interfaces for how to navigate within that collection.
Okay.
And so I've got a series of questions I'm going to ask you.
All right.
For each interface, right? And there are no right answers, no wrong answers, all the standard research methodology stuff. Okay, so our first interface here is this linear slider.
Okay.
So can you move to the fastest song in the collection?
This proved to be the most intuitive interface of all 3 of our designs. Without any instructions at all, users were easily able to find songs of faster and slower tempos, and then report on the beats per minute of a song playing.
1 beat per minute.
Okay. And did you have fun using this interface?
Yes, I did.
Now, could you go to the fastest song in the library, please? Okay, do you see any other way to do that?
Hey, cool. I was wondering what the white space was for.
Although the best received of all 3 of our interfaces, the scroll wheel interface was not immediately intuitive. In fact, all of our user tested had to be prompted that the interface was a scroll wheel. Some of them tried different gestures, such as the 2-fingered movement or up and down. But after we told them that it was a wheel, then they started moving in the circular motion to try and move between different songs.
The key word here is wheel.
Unfortunately, the tilt interface was universally the most difficult for all of our testers. One user did attempt the shake motion for dislodging the marker, but they were also a previous iPod owner and familiar with the gesture. No one was able to find on their own the method for floating over songs without lodging onto them. And that's Feel the Beat. 3 different ways of navigating a tempo-sorted music collection using a touch-based interface.
Thank you for listening. Now if you'll excuse us, we have to get back to the lab.